I spent quite a lot of time looking in shopping for personal blenders, did quite a bit of research. I wanted to share a few things that I learned along the way. In the end, I ended up purchasing two personal blenders, the Ninja and the Black+Decker. This is a review of the Black+Decker. On the next video, I'll probably compare the Ninja to the Black+Decker and go over the Ninja. A couple of things that I learned. You're led to believe that wattage, in terms of the power of the personal blender, is one of the most important things. And although it's important, I'm here to demonstrate that it's not the most important. This Black+Decker is 275 watts. The Ninja, by comparison, is 700 up to 900 max. Very different, much more powerful. But you'll see, even though the Black+Decker is 275, and it's only recommended that you put it in a few ice cubes, this has absolutely no problem crushing up and smoothing up either ice, or in this case I'll use frozen strawberries to. It's the same. They either replicates ice, or for most people they will be using frozen food if anything at all. One of the keys to just making any smoothie, any kind of blending, is adding any kind of liquid, whether it's water, dairy milk, almond milk, any type of milk, coconut milk, whatever you're into, coconut water, doesn't matter, but liquid is key, and I'll show you that in a moment. One of the biggest things to consider, and most people don't think about this too much, is the size of the bottles or the cups that come with it. These are all plastic. The Black+Decker comes with two 20-ounce cups. These cups are the same ones that you'll blend in and then use to drink from. Stay on this topic. Why is it important? And 20 ounces in particular. A lot of the personal blenders, like the Mini Bullet and all those, are 16 ounces. And what you'll realize is when you start to fill these up with fruit or whatever, or even powders or liquids, you need a lot of extra volume just to, once you start blending, it all kind of consolidates down. But when you first put it in, if you're putting in multiple fruits, for example, it'll fill up quite quickly. The other thing is, I thought, well, look, even if I only end up drinking, 8 ounce in a juice cup and not even a full smoothie, but I make it for two people, if I have a larger glass to start with, I can make it for two people and decant it into 2 cups, and it's perfect. I don't have to actually make 2 different smoothies. So for me, it was important to find the 20 ounces. I'm very glad I did. As I said, these come with the Black+Decker comes with two of these with 2 lids. These are technically not the same as a storage lid, but they can be used as storage lids. And then obviously you can take these on the go. They're dishwasher safe, as is this piece, which I'll show you in a second. And these will fit in any cup holder. Now, one of the interesting things about the Black+Decker is that and to put it on, by the way, you just simply screw this on. This is their FusionBlade. You'll notice it's actually very different to the Ninja or some of these others. This is not a sharp blade. You can touch it like this, not a problem. I'm gonna hold it up. Here you can see it's not very sharp at all. As I said, and I like that because when you are washing it, first of all, it's very easy to clean. There's no pieces that you have to get in there or anything. Very easy to wash out. It's 2 seconds under the water. So it is safe, but it is very, very effective. Surprisingly, as good, if not better, than the Ninja. To use it, and that's why, by the way, this is one of the best things I ever bought. You literally just screw it on, plop it down. This will lock in. You'll hear a little click, and you're ready to go. It's pulse action. With that, let's do a little experiment. So if you're making a smoothie, which I do, this is not my smoothie mix, but super greens. I did a lot of research on these, by the way, and very, very happy with these. This is for another day. If you guys are interested in that, this is a meal replacement, let me know. But anyway, when you're doing a smoothie, always put the water in first. Otherwise, it starts to clog on the bottom. And same thing with fruit. Doesn't really matter, but if you want to measure out, there are little levels here that tell you. This goes up to 600 milliliters on this side, and this will say 20 ounces. 8 ounces is the minimum, or actually this says they're max dry, but generally 8 ounces of water, and you'll have to experiment based on how much you're putting in terms of fruit or whatever it is you're putting in there. And by the way, you don't have to just use fruit. It can be anything you want. This thing will blend really well. But put your water in first, or your milk, or anything like that. There's one, Hopefully, again, you saw that these are frozen solid. Still have the... I'm putting a whole bunch. They only say 3 or 4 ice cubes. This can definitely handle more. Screw it on. Make sure this is nice and tight, because not too tight, but nice and tight, because when you click it in here, when you go to remove it, if it's not tight enough, it'll just come unscrewed. Anyway, here you go. It is quite loud. If you have children, small children, or pets, do be aware, or people who sleep early in the morning, if you're making your smoothie in the morning. So that's the pulse action. Why do you want to do pulse action? When you stop pressing it, it allows whatever is on top, the thick stuff, either the frozen fruit, the ice, whatever it is, to actually fall back down towards the blender and get caught up in the effect. There you go. It doesn't even take that long. I was just doing it extra. Just gonna get a glass. Show you guys how nice this comes out, but you can see that's... And then obviously you can adjust it if you want it more liquidy or more thick. Add more or less water or milk or whatever you use. But look at that. That's perfect. This does the job really, really well. And then look, to wash it out, it's simple. Run that on the water. You can drink, most people do, you drink right from here if you want, but if you wanted to, you could just put your storage lid or your to-go cup, make it into a to-go cup, and you're good to go. Point is, this was $32. The Ninja is $79.99 for their upper model. It comes with a few more things, but again, I'll do a review again. For the most part, most people, if you're making, just fruit smoothies, or you're blending up your powders, your protein mixes, I do that every day. This is all you need. This is going to end up going to my office. This will stay at home. I thought I needed something more powerful before I actually experimented with them, because I assumed that 275 watts wouldn't do the job, and I needed the 900. Turns out I was wrong. This is going to take care of almost all your needs, unless you're going to I don't know, make continuously iced up margaritas or whatever continuously. But even then, I'm pretty sure that this could handle it for you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you found this at all helpful, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, subscribe down below. Thank you for joining.